Well, we certainly covered a lot of ground today, starting with annual quota planning and sales leadership. And we began the conversation talking about how do we deliver the results by aligning targets. And our objectives for the course today were to understand those core challenges that are facing the sales team in annual planning, to diversify our thinking around the different topics that we need to be familiar with as we sit down at the table to look at targets for sales reps, sales managers, and across our organization. We learn the key relationship and the core relationship between metrics, activities, goals, sales targets, how these all interrelate. It can be extremely challenging to do so, but now you've learned those key terms and you understand the impact that incremental changes have on your outputs. And we illustrated that using our attrition calculator, just one tool out of many that you can have in your arsenal. But as you sit down to think about your planning, small changes to ramp time, to training can have incremental results. But never forget to build in the time that it takes in order for those results to become actualized. And so as we're looking at our final outcomes here, did we do this? And as I look back on our time together, I say that we did. You were able to understand how to participate more fully in these roundtable discussions with your sales VP, a marketing person, a sales manager, a frontline quota carrying rep who just wants to understand how these targets are set. You know, I understand there's a 360-degree approach that needs to happen when we sit down and talk about sales targets and planning. And you're able to sit down and create a holistic sales execution strategy that'll align your strategy around targets and metrics and activities. Now, we didn't get deep into the nomenclature of that actual sales target itself, and we can do that one-on-one or in subsequent videos and courses that we'll release. But for today, at least you have a fundamental understanding of what it is that you need to be aware of when you walk into the room and that you come in prepared. But you do all leave today understanding holistically the impact that attrition has on top-line sales results, how to use the calculator, and then how to make sure that you have the ability to execute against those goals that we set. Finally, you're going to have a couple of tools that are going to be available to you following the end of this presentation. The first is the attrition calculator. It's going to be available to you online. There's a Sales Platoon website, which you can always visit for more tools, more information. And there'll also be a link in here for consultation call if you want to schedule time with me. I'd encourage you all to do so. The attrition calculator can be a very powerful tool, can be very useful. It's only one tool out of many that are in the arsenal and available. Again, my name is Raleigh Wilkins, and I'd like to thank you for the time that we're able to spend together today, and that we have an aligned sales strategy, designed sales process, and impactful sales leadership that leads to improved sales performance. That's a hallmark of every company that I've been at and the last 25 years of tools that I developed.